Hello, dear students in grades 2, 4, and 6. How are you? Hope you're fine. Today, I'm going to provide you with a detailed explanation of the revision worksheet that was required from you regarding the lesson, How are you? So please pay attention to this worksheet because it's very, very important for the online quiz. Now, let's start with the first question. So let's start, guys, with the first question. The first question, complete the following dialogue. So we have to fill in the blanks with the correct phrase from the above phrases or sentences that are between quotations. Let us start reading the sentences that are found between quotations, and let's read them and what do they mean. We have first, man huwa. What do you mean by man? Is who. So I use man when I'm going to talk about a person, okay? Huwa is what? He. It's from the third point of view pronoun, and it says he when you're talking about a masculine person. Ana bi ahsan hal. What do you mean by ana? Ana is I am, okay? Bi ahsan hal means in the best condition, okay? So I am, so we need to know what does these words mean. I am in the best condition. Man kataba hadha al-kitab. Man is what? Who? Because we're asking about a person. Type. What do you mean by kitab? Let's go to kitab. It's book. Okay. Hadha is what? This. We said always this means hadha or, so hadha or هذه, okay? Okay, so هذا we use it if we are talking about a masculine, and هذه if we're talking about feminine. Kitab is masculine, so here we put هذا, so it's man, this book. What do you mean by kataba? Who wrote? Kataba is the verb of kitab, okay? So who wrote this book? Let's start. Mia is talking to Layla. She says, اسمه جبران خليل جبران. What do you mean by اسمه? اسمه is name. And at the end we have who. What does who means? His name, okay? So his name is Jubran. So what do we choose, guys, here? His name is Jubran. What do we choose here? Do we choose man huwa, which is who's he, or we choose ana bi ahsani hal, I'm in the best condition, or man kataba hadha al-kitab, who wrote this book? Of course, we choose man kataba hadha al-kitab, which is number 3 here, who wrote this book. Man kataba hadha al-kitab. This person, his name is what? Jubran. Alexander is saying to Kara, كيف حالك? What do you mean by كيف حالك? How are you? How are you? من هو or أنا بأحسن حال? أنا بأحسن حال because I'm in the best condition, okay? So أنا بأحسن حال. Now the third one. Corey. Mia spoke to Corey. She said, Corey, هو Corey Miller. Who is he? He is Corey Miller. So, من هو? Who's he? He is Corey Miller. من هو. So we answered with هو. So من هو. Man goes for asking about a person, and هو, who's he? Okay. So this is regarding the first question and how do we solve the first question. Let's go to the second question. Replace the following names with a suitable subject pronoun. As we've known, as we've explained in the work in the PowerPoint lecture, that we have pronouns for the first point of view, pronouns for the second point of view, and pronouns for the third point of view. Now we are going to replace these nouns, the underlying nouns, with a suitable pronoun. Yes, let's read. My sister and I went to the market. Here we have my sister and I. In English, when we say my sister and I is أنا, okay? But if I say my sister and I more than one, it's we. What do I mean by we in Arabic? Let's replace this pronoun we in Arabic. What does it become? Here I have choices also. We have whom, we have huwa or nahnu. Whom, huwa or nahnu. What does we becomes nahnu? So we is from the first point of view. Pronouns which contains I and we. The first point of view pronoun, I is ana if it's only by itself. My sister and I, it's we, which is nahnu. So here we have to choose nahnu from the first point of view. My brother is playing with the ball. Brother, my brother means akhi. Do we use huwa or hum? Yani my brother, if I want to put a noun, it becomes he. Pronoun, it's he is playing with the ball. What do you mean by he as a masculine one? He is from the third point of view, okay? When you are talking about someone, not we are talking to someone, where you're talking about someone. My brother is he. So here, what do we choose here? Huwa. Okay, of course we choose huwa. So this goes to huwa. Yeah. Ahmad, Samir, and Ali went to school. Ahmad, Samir, and Ali. How many are they? They are three. Three or more, and they are what? Boys. Group of boys, three or more. We are talking about them, not talking to them. If you are talking about them, use the third point of view. If you are talking to them, you use the second point of view with you. Because we are talking about them here, we're saying they went to school, then the pronoun here is they. And they, when I'm talking about a group of boys, using the third point of view, it is hum, okay? It is hum. But if I'm talking only about a group of girls, it's not hum, it's hunna. Be careful to this. If you're talking about a group of girls, it is hunna. Now let's go to the third question, which is an important question. This question actually talks about the moon letters and what the moon letters. We have moon letters and sun letters, if you remember. We said the moon letters and the sun letters, we have different moon letters in the Arabic language and different sun letters in the Arabic language. These types of letters, we need to know what are these letters that are moon letters and what are these letters that are sun letters. I'll give you an example of a moon letter. It's qa, for example, or fa, or wa, or ka. Okay, let's give example of sun letter like ra, za, sa, sha, na. Okay, these are examples of sun letters, and these are, what's the problem of the moon letters and the sun letters? In the moon letters and sun letters, we need to enter to the noun. We need to enter to the noun, to this noun. What do we need to enter to it? Al. Okay, which means the. If it is sun, for example, we have to make it the sun. Okay. I have to enter the article the, and in Arabic it's al, and we write it a and la. Okay, in the sun letters and the moon letters, we have to enter to start entering the, which means in Arabic al. But what's the difference? Let's take here the following examples in order to explain this. So here saying add al, which means that to the following words. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Here we have Qamar, which is moon. Let's see. Qamar, is it a moon letter or we have to see if the first letter is a moon letter or a sun letter. So you guys, if in order to solve this question, you are going to look at the PowerPoint lecture to see the list of the moon letters and the list of the sun letters, okay? Okay, Qa is a moon letter or a sun letter? It's a moon letter, okay? Since it is a moon letter, now let's enter the a, okay? I have to enter a, then la. Since the la is now here in the middle, we don't make it like this, we have to make it like, okay. This is a moon letter. How do I read it if I enter this? Al-Qamar. When there is a moon letter, I have to read al. Okay, I read it. I read it and I write it like this. Let's take Shams, which is sun. Shams, which is what? Sun. Type Sha is a moon letter or a sun letter. Here is Sha, it's a sun letter. Okay, so I write. But look, please, when it's a sun letter, what do I do? Look, when it's a sun letter, what should I do? If it's a sun letter, I should add above it shadda, the stressing shadda, okay? And how do I read it? In this case, when you have after al, a sun letter, you put above the sun letter shadda to know that this letter is a sun letter. But how do we read this word? We read it as shams. We have to cross the al. Shamsu, Shamsu, okay? Cross the al, okay? Now, Kitab, the ka is a moon letter or a sun letter? Here is the ka, it's a moon letter. So moon letter, it doesn't have to have shadda. Moon letter, let's enter al-Kitab. So how do we read it? Do we put shadda here? No, don't put shadda if it's a moon. If it's a moon letter, we don't put shadda, okay? Al-Kitab. How do I pronounce it if it's a moon letter? Al-Kitab. Ustad. Ustad. A is what? It's a moon letter. So A is a moon letter, okay? Since A is a moon letter, it's A, then La, then the A, I put it here, okay? Ustad. So because A is a moon letter, I don't need to put shadda above this word. I don't put shadda and I pronounce the al. It's al-ustaz. Let's take Zamil, which is classmate. Za is a moon letter or a sun letter? It's a sun letter. So this is a sun letter. يعني حرف شمسي. Since it is a sun letter, okay, since is it a sun letter? Okay, I have to put shadda above it. Let me write it first. I put shadda above it since it's a sun letter and I add al. Do I read it al-zamil? No, I have to cross this and become zamil, okay? I'm stressing, I crossed al and I'm stressing here by saying zamil, okay? This is regarding adding al to the following words. Now add al to the words, nouns, and adjectives in the following sentences, okay? Here we have, for example, let's take this first. This is a big table. This is يعني هذه طاولة قصيرة. Okay? This is a big table. With what I started here with table. Okay? So look here. Look here, please. This is a big table. Okay? What do I do here? When I have this in the sentence, where do I add L? So this is a big table. I should add L to the noun. They are saying to the noun, this is the noun, and this is the adjective, okay? So this is the noun, and this is the adjective, okay. So this is هذه. The noun here become طاولة. So they started with طاولة because in Arabic we shift them, and then we have هذه طاولة كبيرة. What does it become in Arabic? Where do I add L? طاولة is the noun, and كبيرة is what? The adjective. Like, how do I add L here? How do I add L here? We only add it to the noun. Where is the noun? طاولة. Okay, the noun is طاولة. I write طاولة. What should I add to this noun? L. Why didn't I add to the adjective كبيرة? Usually, you may say to me that you may say to me that the adjective is modifying the noun. We should also add to this adjective an L. I say to you, yes, the adjective follows the noun in everything, but because this is a complete sentence that has this in the sentence, you cannot add an adjective to this, you cannot add L to this adjective. If the sentence starts with this and it's a complete sentence, okay, and it's a complete sentence, this table is big, it's a complete sentence, you can't add to the adjective L, you only add it to the noun, okay? Let's see another example. A tall man, okay? Here I added the tall man, okay? A tall man, what does it mean? رجل طويل, okay? We started with man because we shuffled them in Arabic. رجل طويل. This sentence, is it complete or incomplete sentence? I'm saying the tall man. Where is the verb in this? We don't have it, so it's an incomplete sentence, okay? A tall is the adjective, and man is what? Is the noun. What do we do here? When the sentence is incomplete, I add L to both of them, okay? What do I say here? الرجل الطويل. Okay, so you need to add L to them. But guys, what should we put above Ra and Ta? We should put Shadda. So I have to see the starting of this letter. Is it a moon letter or is it a sun letter? So if it is a sun letter, by looking at the list, if it is a sun letter, you have to add Shadda to it, okay? You have to add Shadda to it, even if you are adding L to the sentences. So you have to add Shadda to it, okay? Here we have a short man. The sentence here, a short man, it becomes the short man, okay? It's the opposite of the last sentence, the short man. The short man, it's an incomplete sentence, yeah? It's an incomplete sentence. So we need to add to both the noun and the adjective. رجل is the noun, قصير is the adjective, okay? So رجل قصير, الرجل القصير, okay? Let's look at the letters coming after the Ra, after the Al. Is it a moon letter or a sun letter? Ra, let's look here, Ra. So Ra is a sun letter, definitely we have to put Shadda. So no longer we read it al-rajul. So we read it rajul, rajul, rajul what? Let's see. Here we have qa. Qa, it's a moon letter, so we don't put it. So rajul al-qasir. Why didn't say al-qasir here? Here I don't pronounce at all the al if I added it. But why did here I read it al-qasir? Al-qasir, because we have two words and we are connecting the words. When we have two words after each other and these two words are starting to al, we need to connect the last letter of the first word to the la of the second word, if the letter coming after la is a moon letter. So رجل القصير, okay? رجل, this I deleted it because we have a sun letter. رجل, and here we have after it a word that starts to al, so we have to connect both together these words by connecting the last letter of this word to the second letter of this word, to al. But because we are connecting them together, we need to read them, we need to delete this so it becomes a rajul al-qasir, okay? Rajul al-qasir. How do we read this, guys? This is a rajul. Here we have rajul al-tawil. Here, because it's a sun letter, we don't pronounce it, so we need to connect them together. If they are sun letters, both of them are sun letters. رجل الطويل, رجل الطويل. Notice what did I do? I connected here the la with ta. Here I connected the la with la. I didn't connect the la with qa because qa is a moon letter, and the la here it's not deleted, but here the la is deleted. So الرجل الطويل. Here I let you learn how do we add al to the words, and how do we know if it's a moon letter and sun letter, and how do we read moon letters and sun letters, words that contain moon letters and sun letters when al is integrated to them, okay, or starting, or if we entered L to them. So by this way, we finished doing the worksheet. All what you have to do is to watch this video in order for you to be able to be prepared for the online quiz on Sunday.